Today we're going to be talking about the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book was first published in 1936 and has sold over 30 million copies worldwide. It's a self-help classic that has stood the test of time and continues to be relevant today. The book is divided into 4 parts, each with its own set of principles. In the first part, Carnegie discusses techniques for handling people. He emphasizes the importance of showing appreciation, avoiding criticism, and making the other person feel important. The second part is about ways to make people like you. Carnegie stresses the importance of listening to others, remembering their names, and making an effort to see things from their perspective. In the third part, Carnegie discusses how to win people over to your way of thinking. He argues that the best way to do this is to appeal to their self-interest, show them the benefits of your ideas, and allow them to save face. The final part of the book is about how to be a leader. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of inspiring others, providing clear directions, and taking responsibility for mistakes. One of the things I really liked about this book is that it's filled with practical advice that you can apply to your life right away. The principles are simple, but effective. For example, one of the key takeaways is to show genuine interest in other people. This may seem obvious, but it's something that many of us forget to do in our daily lives. By making an effort to really listen to others and ask them questions, we can build stronger relationships and make people feel valued. Another thing I appreciated about the book is that Carnegie uses a lot of real-life examples to illustrate his points. He tells stories about people like Abraham Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin, and Henry Ford to show how they used these principles to achieve success. I found these stories to be inspiring and helpful in understanding how the principles can be applied in different situations. That being said, the book is definitely dated in some ways. There are a few parts that feel a bit sexist or outdated in terms of the language used. For example, Carnegie sometimes uses the word he to refer to a person, when it would be more appropriate to use they or he or she. However, I think it's important to remember that the book was written in the 1930s, and so it's not surprising that some of the language and ideas are reflective of that time. Overall, I would highly recommend How to Win Friends and Influence People to anyone who wants to improve their interpersonal skills. The book is full of practical advice and inspiring stories, and I think it has a lot of value to offer even in today's world. While some parts of the book may feel a bit dated, the core principles are still relevant and can be applied to many different situations.